All right, let's talk about something that's become a huge deal for mid-size manufacturers. We're going to be exploring how you can bridge a critical gap by connecting your core systems, like your ERP, to a modern digital portal. This isn't just a small tweak. It can literally transform your customer relationships and your entire operation. So yeah, let's jump right in and see how it's done.
Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to tackle the big problem, what we're calling the manufacturing dilemma. Then, we'll get into the solution, the self-service revolution. From there, we'll look at the actual ROI and the business value this unlocks. We'll then talk tech, specifically the Salesforce commerce solution. And we'll wrap up with maybe the most crucial step, how to find the right expert partner to make it all happen.
All right, so let's get into Section 1, the manufacturing dilemma. And really, the subtitle says it all. Are your B2B customers stuck in the past? Or maybe the better question is, are you stuck in the past? Let's dig in.
So let me just ask this. Why is it that any of us can track a $15 pizza right to our front door in real time, but your customers can't get that same visibility on a massive $1 million parts order? I mean, think about it. In our personal lives, that kind of tracking is just standard. We expect it. But in the B2B world, it can feel like stepping back in time. That space between the consumer experience and the business experience isn't just a gap anymore, it's a canyon. And your customers are on the other side, wondering why you haven't built a bridge yet.
And this isn't just a feeling we have, it's a massive shift in the market. The pandemic essentially hit the fast-forward button on e-commerce, launching us all about 5 years into the future, almost overnight. This created a permanent change in how people behave. Now, whether someone is buying for themselves or for their company, they expect digital access and real-time information. It's the new default.
So what we're looking at here is a classic showdown, the old way versus new expectations. You know the old way, right? Endless phone calls, a million emails, maybe even faxes. All that important order info is just locked up inside the ERP, and your team has to manually dig it out, but only between 9 and 5. The new expectation, though, that's a completely different world. We're talking 24/7 self-service access, real-time order tracking, and a seamless digital experience where information is just instant.
And that leads us right into the solution, what we're calling the self-service revolution. It's a pretty simple concept, really. It's all about empowering your customers to find their own answers and take action completely on their own terms.
Now, the heart of this revolution is the customer self-service portal. The best way to think of it is as a digital front door for your business. It's this one central online hub that connects your company directly to your customers. It's a single spot where they can manage their entire relationship with you, from ordering to support without ever having to pick up the phone.
And this is where it gets really cool. A modern portal puts your customers in the driver's seat. They can place new orders or just click a button to reorder something from the past. They can check the real-time status of an order, track shipments, log their own support cases. They can even browse a knowledge base or look at their payment history. This isn't just about convenience, it's about giving them total transparency and control.
Okay, so that all sounds fantastic for the customer. But let's get down to it. What's in it for you, the manufacturer? How does all this self-service goodness actually translate into real, measurable business value? ROI.
Just take a look at this number for a second. 517 hours. That's how much processing time a help desk saved in a single year, just by letting customers log their own service requests. To put that in perspective, that's over 64 8-hour workdays. That's an incredible amount of time your team gets back to focus on things that actually grow the business, instead of just doing manual data entry.
And honestly, saving time is just the beginning. The business impact here is huge. You're cutting your operational costs because you're automating all these routine tasks. Your customers are way happier and more loyal because they're getting the experience they expect. You've effectively opened up a 24/7 sales and support channel. And on top of all that, you get much cleaner data, which means better forecasting and a serious competitive edge.
So, the why is crystal clear. But what about the how? How do you actually build this digital bridge? Well, that brings us to the technology that powers this whole transformation, Salesforce Commerce Cloud. It's the platform built specifically for this, to connect your ERP to your customer.
This quote here from Sierra AI really just nails it. The most important thing to get is that Salesforce isn't trying to replace your ERP. Not at all. Its real power, its superpower really, is its ability to integrate with those systems. It's like the key that unlocks all that amazing data you have trapped in your ERP, and then it uses it to build a complete 360-degree view of your customer. That view is the foundation for everything.
The approach with Salesforce Commerce Cloud is just logical.
It's a clear progression. First, you integrate with your ERP to unlock that data. Second, you use that data to create a single, unified profile for every customer. Third, that profile gives you that powerful 360-degree view. And finally, once you have that solid foundation, then you can enable a rich, seamless, self-service commerce experience on top of it.
Now, having the right technology is one thing. That's a huge piece of the puzzle. But turning that powerful platform into a solution that actually fits your specific business requires expertise. This is where finding the right implementation partner becomes absolutely crucial.
And for specialized work like this, you really need a specialist. This is where a boutique partner like CloudStreet comes into the picture. Their entire focus is on one thing: implementing Salesforce Commerce Cloud solutions for mid-size manufacturers.
Let's just break down their unique value here. First off, their focus is laser sharp. It's just Salesforce Commerce Cloud for manufacturers, and that's been their specialty since 2018. But their team model is the real game changer. You get project leads based in the US for all the strategy and communication, paired with a core development team in Costa Rica. What does that mean for you? It means you get incredible value and quality, but without the headache of working in totally different time zones. That is a huge benefit.
And hey, the proof is in the pudding. This case study with the manufacturer Naturopatica shows that CloudStreet didn't just get a project live, they delivered real results. We're talking increased customer satisfaction, a boost in revenue, and streamlined operations. That's basically the trifecta for a successful digital transformation.
So, we end with this one big question. The shift to digital isn't coming anymore, it's already here. Your customers are living in that digital future every single day. The only real question left for every manufacturer is, are you ready to build the bridge and join them?